Hi, my name is Cameron Trago, and I'm here to teach you how to play How I Can Just Kill a Man by Rage Against the Machine. Alright, first thing you need to do is tune your guitar into drop D. Now, a lot of Tom Morello's songs are in drop D, and he is a great guitar player. I've emulated his music all the way through, and I've created some of my own. But basically, you just take your high E string, or low E string, and just turn it down. Or you can go up to the 7th fret on the former E string to the D string, put your finger on it, and just play the one open below it. It should sound the same. Normally you go to the 5th one and just, but here, anyway. Then, there are 3 things you need to do before you can play the song. That is, a Digitech whammy set up on the high octave above. And I would go with the 2nd generation. It is the best one of all of them. First of all, it has a limited number of buttons, which is really easy and has a lot more than the 1st generation. But then you also need a Crybaby wah-wah pedal, which is the greatest pedal in my mind. It just does this. And it's so simple. I mean, it's just so simple. Mostly, I like it because you can do this. Now, you don't need the Crybaby for this, but it helps a lot. And then you need either a kill switch or a toggle switch that has volume knobs. And trust me, if it doesn't have volume knobs, it's impossible to do this, because it sounds like this. Doesn't work. Anyway, let's get into it. First thing you do is you only play, in the beginning, the top strings, and the A. And you go to the 10th fret. From now on, if I refer to anything from now on, it's going to be on these 2 strings. First you play the 10, 12, 10 again, 12, 13, 10, 12, 10, 12. Now let's hear what that sounds like with the Digitech whammy on. Here we go. Now, for the Crybaby string. First thing you do is just simply start with it open and just go down on each slap. And now, the next thing you need to do is just after perfecting that, you go and you do a slide down with the Crybaby off, but the Digitech's still on. Open, it's on the, and this does not refer to these 2. It's just the open D. Now the other D. On the 3rd fret. So it's, then open D again, this D. Now the D and A. That's what you have so far. Then you do the open D again. Then, but you kind of add a little. You kind of just do the D repeatedly, but after a while you mute it. And then, this one, the part that changes. Even in the beginning, for the first one, you have to do the high, or the lowest D string. 3, 5. So basically you have so far. do that a couple times, you know, then you go up to the other D string. But basically, you repeat that all the way through with the crybaby off, but the digitech still on. And now comes the easy part. It's just with the digitech on, just go to the D string. And this you kind of hammer on. Go to 2, 3, 4. You do that for a while, and then after doing that for like a couple times, you do. So it sounds something like this. And after doing that, you kind of do what you did during that. You just simply just your toe. That's all you're doing. It's just basically. But after a while, you mute it. But that's basically it. That's all of it. You just repeat that kind of in a different variety, and it sounds just like it. But instead, you don't need the crybaby for any of that except for the opening. But there's a different way. I should have showed you this earlier, but retarded. Yeah. Anyway, basically, you do the same thing with the crybaby off. But at the end of each have it up just a little bit, not a lot, or else it doesn't. Yeah. But anyway, you don't need all that much. You just. That's it. But truthfully, I just buy the Digitech Whammy. It's way better, but the Crybaby you do a lot more fun stuff like DJ scratching and just beautiful stuff. But combined, they are amazing. They have done many things like the Renegades of Funk, which I'll teach you later. Together, they both have done Bulls on Parade, Know Your Enemy, Township Rebellion, and just a lot of things. Even the Digitech has been with the guitar player of White Stripes for the Seven Nation Army, the kind of dun dun dun. Yeah, it's done a lot, but truthfully, I would buy the Digitech Whammy over the Crybaby because it does a lot more. I mean, it's amazing. It's done a lot of things, but basically, that's it.